I want to know if other people are as rubbish at waking up in the morning as I am. So today I'm interviewing Runi Talwar about his morning routine as well as his expertise in Balatro. WUWAH. Good morning. I hope you've slept well. This is a gentle morning podcast for you to wake up to. This is WUWAH. I can't say my name or the name of the show within the first minute or so because the algorithm doesn't like swear words. So I'll use this time to encourage you. I hope you're up and out of bed. I hope you've gone outside. I hope you've had some nutritious breakfast. I hope you've pondered the otter. I hope you've recycled. And I hope you've realized that today's undertakings are exceedingly within your remit. On this show, I like to ask creative people, comedians, writers, podcasters about their morning routines because I want to know if they're coping as badly as I am. I also ask them about their expertise. Today, my guest is Runi Talwar. He's a stand-up comedian. He was nominated for Best Newcomer at the Edinburgh Comedy Awards in 2024, and he's written for Late Night MASH and Have I Got News for You. My name is David Hoare, and welcome to Waking Up with a Hoare.
Waking up with a Hoare. Waking up with a Hoare. Waking up with a Hoare.
So, Sanjay Arif, I don't know if you know Sanjay Arif.
I don't know Sanjay Arif.
Sanjay...
Is that like because I'm brown, I should know everything? I should know.
That's exactly how I think. Yeah.
Fair enough.
This is actually the forum
Wait,
I wanted to use.
Sanjay Arif?
Yeah.
No, I don't know Sanjay.
This is the forum I use to reveal my racism. He advised me just to remind people that this is like a morning podcast for people to wake up to. So to not be too rude too quickly, I guess.
Okay. Oh, you mean
Accuse people of racism immediately.
is that ruder than the racism?
It's really rude to accuse somebody.
You're right. No, I made the mistake.
I'm a white class. I'm a white middle class cis man.
You could have just said white class. The middle's implied. You're right.
This is exactly how I wanted to start this as well.
I should have been politer in accepting.
Just accept our
You're
wonderful
very
gifts.
generous. And, if anything, why don't I know Sanjay Arif? Tell me, if anything, I should know.
He's just a really nice man. But that's not the reason I brought it up. He just was my first guest. He was like, you should tell everybody. I've started every single one of these. But it's hard now. I'm kind of painting myself into a corner being like,
up.
there's a guy with... Anyway, this isn't how I want to start. Are you a morning person, Runi?
I am not a morning person. I'm very much a night person. Well, it depends.
Good.
I often like getting up in the morning.
Really?
As in, I do try and wake up pre-12 if I possibly. No, I'm very much not a morning. I'm genuinely like a sleep at 2 for me is I should get to bed.
Yeah, great.
3 for me is all right, get to bed.
All right.
4 for me is okay, now it's that just taking the piss now,
I do know,
but then by then I'm 5 is well, okay, now I might as well get up.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, what? So
6 is go back to sleep again. Anyway,
but are you good at getting out of bed?
It really depends. So often it depends on a couple of things. It depends on where I'm at in my REM cycle. Mm-hmm. I'm very much a REM cycle person.
Okay.
In the sense that if it's in the point where I can get up, instant, I'm gone. If I'm getting up in the middle of the cycle, it will take
Are you monitoring your REM cycle?
I have on my smartwatch.
Do you sleep with that on?
I do, if I remember to charge it.
Oh, okay. Because I remember somebody talking about wearing the Apple Watch as they sleep to monitor stuff, and I was like, that would stop me sleeping.
You sort of get used to it. As in I don't really feel it. Maybe that's the reason I can't sleep till 4. Maybe the entire time I could have been sleeping at 11:30 if I didn't have this fucking thing on my...
Yeah, for sure. That's it. I'm solving everybody's issues with sleeping. Do you have
simple cause and effect, isn't it?
Do you have an alarm system? Is it your watch?
I have an alarm system. My alarm system is my watch, my phone. I'm very much a 5-6 alarm person.
Sure. And what's the gaps in between the alarms?
Again, depends on... I'm very much a set my alarms for the next morning kind of guy. So,
oh, really?
And...
You're not automating this?
No, in the sense that I've had periods where I've done that, and then what'll happen is, because my sleep is so irregular, very much depending on just how I'm basically my sleep depends on how early in the morning I had my meds. And then...
What, the previous day?
Yeah, of the previous day.
Oh my God. So I'm just going to move this. I should say we're at the Kendall Arts Brewery Arts Centre, and it's wonderful. And they've let us use. I mean, let's see if I can get the shot in. But like, we've got a whole theatre that we're going to perform in later. It's also very fun to twist my tripod there. Yeah. So it's very exciting. But we stayed in a hotel, and we had the breakfast was. They were like, breakfast is served between 6:30 and 9. And it's like, okay, so not comedian time at all.
No, that is 3 hours before I'm ready to eat.
And then, as an evacuation, the checkout was at 11, and we needed to be at the venue at 1?
12:45.
And we arrived at like 11. And the people were like, are you here for the comedy? We're like, yeah. Like, do you want to do your tech up? And then we go for lunch, and we're like, great.
Yeah.
So they've all left, and we're like, let's record a podcast.
I think we've actually... We've done all of like comedy reputation a disservice by being punctual. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God, people are going to think the comedians rise 3 hours early.
Exactly. I think people are going to be like,
sorry, comedians.
Well, if Runi and David could do it, and I'm like, no sentence should include that phrase.
No.
Like,
we are not barometers.
I mean, you're very lovely. I definitely am.
I don't think my character has got anything to do with my punctuality.
Well, really? Interesting. Okay. Because I actively think that I'm a bad person. I just can't be on time.
Yeah, but you've got ADHD.
That's the thing.
That's just part of it.
That's what's
Have you not heard my song?
Which one?
The neurotypical people often say that being rude is the latest thing. Being late is the rudest thing you can do, and I like to prove them wrong, so I kick their child. It's my song. But
I've not heard the song, but I have seen you kick a child.
Yeah.
That does pan out.
Fair. We're doing comedy club for kids today.
I said it loud enough for one of the tech heads just to go, what?
Yeah, fair. I don't know if it can tell with ADHD that we were talking about something that's gone completely off topic.
You're saying morning routine stuff.
But yeah, but I'm interested that you set your alarm every day for
the next morning.
So and that your medication, what strength L-Vents are you taking?
Oh, I'm taking like
turbo,
like 60.
Oh,
yeah.
Not as high as another comedian I know.
Really?
Should I dob in Alex Kitson? I don't know if he wants me to say this. I might need to message him and then maybe bleep his name.
That fits so much.
He told me, and I was like, I'm on 36 of methylphen a day. And he said he was on 70, and I was like,
yeah. To be honest, I sort of was titrating with my psychiatrist.
Me and my friends were titrating the other day.
I've never used that as a verb.
No, I've never heard it as a verb. I like it.
I was engaged in the titration process
with
a medical professional of repute. That it was done online, but anyway, it could have been anyway. It could have been an AI bot for all I know. But it seemed nice. And I was sort of tossing up between the 50 and the 60, and I was like, you know what? Go with the 60, because you can always go lower if you have to.
Yeah.
And then about a week into the permanent with 60, I'm like, I should have gone 50 already. I'm like,
oh really?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
I tried the next one up, and it made my chest too tight. But I got all the same benefits of like actually doing stuff and dopamine, but I was just feeling tight, so I went back down to basics.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like. So this is where I'm at right now. I'm like, I think I'm overthinking it, but the fact that I am overthinking it means it's probably a wrong dosage. Because it's not 60 overthinking.
Sure.
It's an inherent thing, like the fact that overthinking is happening. So either
that's such a weird conundrum.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and like maybe try a little bit less, or just like tip a little bit out. And
I think you just got to be really honest with that stuff. Like I know people who basically went through the stages of going up the medication dosages and then got to like the highest one and went, oh, that's too much, and then didn't go back down. They just stopped.
Yeah, so I went to 80,
so
and then which was the highest, and then I was like, this is definitely out.
Yeah.
And so then I went to 60, and I think maybe because I went to 60 from 80, it felt better at the time. So then I was like happy with 60, and now I'm like, actually maybe 50 would have been better. Anyway, I'm sort of like, I'm like, is L-Vents the right? Anyway, it's a process.
That's fair. Now, my next question, I used to ask, what do you have for breakfast? And then I kept on asking people on this podcast, especially morning people.
Yes.
And then I found out that a lot of people don't have breakfast. So now I ask people, do you have breakfast? But I know you do, because we'd stayed in the same hotel. So I've sat and watched you eat breakfast.
Yes,
but do you usually have breakfast?
Not you. I'm not a big, I've never been a breakfast person, in the sense that like, I love breakfast food.
Sure.
But I've never been a you have to eat in the morning, or because my wake ups are always like 8:30 onwards,
Yeah.
let's say, or let's say like if I have to go in to like for a work thing or something, or you have like an early start, then you will wake up obviously if you have to go to an airport or something. So it's not like I'm physically not capable of it, but typically it's like 8 a.m. is the earliest I would wake up, which means within 4 hours it's lunchtime. And so in my head, I'm like, I might as well wait for lunch. Do you know what I mean?
I wake up at 10 and I have lunch at 2.
But there is also plenty of times where I will have breakfast food for lunch. But then I will also have breakfast food for dinner if I sometimes feel like having it for dinner.
If you do have breakfast, what's your preferred breakfast?
I love an egg. I love all kinds of eggs.
Oh yeah, I did watch you eat egg this morning.
Yeah. So I love a fried. I love a scrambled. I'm just going to go through eggs. How long is this podcast?
That's funny. I was about to say, do you know who really loves eggs? And then I realised it was another...
Sanjay Arif.
No, Pravanya Pillai.
Oh, dude.
And then I was like...
there are other, bro.
And I was just like, oh, wait.
I'm aware of other races as well, okay?
This is definitely me being like...
In the other...
Hanging out with a black person and be like, I actually really love D'Angelo and like Voodoo was great. But genuinely, Pravanya...
If you mention
Pravanya?
any Indian restaurant you've been to in this entire chat, then I'm walking. I've actually... I think I've gigged once or twice to Pravanya.
She really fucking loves eggs. Like a lot.
Does she?
She is the barometer of people I know who loves eggs, so I would have brought her up anyway in the same way I would have brought up Sanjay anyway.
Yeah. No, I am... Well, okay, well, then I like eggs. Well, it's fine. She's got the
This
claim
is
on the
making
word
me
love.
seem so like, what's that word where you're... I always forget what it is. but
Race
it-
blind?
Yeah, I don't see colour. Was it like projecting, like when you're like moral projecting? I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
I always forget what it is. Maybe because I'm just doing it all the time. The phrase I'm looking for is virtue signalling.
I've heard it as called as doing a David. That's what I've heard. In my
Where you're
circle.
basically just kind of going like, I'm actually a really great guy, and actually have met upwards of 3 Asian people.
Isn't it so funny, right? When you're
You,
just like...
Pravanya and Sanjay are the only 3 Asian people I've met. So,
It's like...
and I'm clearly you all know each other.
It's like when a club will be like, oh, you guys, we're doing a ladies' night. For like, it's all lady comedians. And it's like, you think you're being progressive, and the fact that that's what you're doing is the least... It's almost the most misogynistic thing you can do.
Is that
Do you
what
know
that
what I
song,
mean?
It's Ladies' Night and the Feelings, right? It was actually just about a like all-female lineup of a comedy
It was a historically male club who's decided to have one female night a month.
Okay.
And now they're trying to get brownie points for it.
This is like a minefield of me just trying to ask you about your morning routine, but I keep on falling down pitfalls. What do you drink in the morning?
What do I drink? So I like tea. Mm-hmm. So I had a tea this morning. Mm-hmm. I will occasionally have a coffee. I found since the L-Vans, I feel like I don't need the coffee and the L-Vans, so that's why I don't.
Oh yeah, because I've got used to my medication now, I kind of can
Maybe I
have
need to
caffeine.
go back to caffeine.
But like I had like when I was like, oh, this medication is working, I was like, I actually want tea or coffee. I had like a tea and 2 coffees, like I had been doing, but with my medication, I was too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think
I like a hot chockey.
you do in the morning.
I like hot chockey in the morning. I do prefer not to like. When I'm traveling, I have sugar, but when I'm at home, I don't have sugar. I try and lose like sweetener or like diet drinks and all that.
You
sort
don't
of
have
stuff.
sugar at home, but you do when you're out and about.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Treat yourself. I don't know.
Is it just? But when you're at home, are you like, this isn't sweet enough?
No, I think I'm more at home, right? In home, I'm almost sort of like my habits have to be good because this is like the long term stuff. So I have to be really mindful.
And then you
like,
go a bit more lax when you're about.
Yeah, because I'm not
I get
like
that.
away for like a couple of days. Like especially when I'm like on the road for gigs and stuff. But
Sure.
otherwise, like and at home, I'm like I prefer like diet drinks and like I don't really drink alcohol at home, but I
Sure.
will drink it at like a bar or whatever, you know. But
Yeah.
but yeah, and I do like a milk. I love
Oh really?
I love a milk with honey. Like microwave really hot to like a minute 50 at 900 watts. It's just like almost not scalding, like really fucking hot, almost like boiled milk. But
I've never
and with-
heard
with-
somebody.
with honey in it.
I've seen it written down, but I've never heard a human in their recipe list the wattage. Well, I'm
I was
so
gonna
here
be like,
for
what
it.
animal's recipe? No, of course, robot. Yes, the wattage. Only because I'm saying is like,
It's got to be 900 watts.
well, I mean, you can do 800, but you got to do it for longer, mate.
Who's I've just never.
I'm not headed to
I've not seen that move being pulled
I'm
before.
giving you guys a reference point, and you can go from there.
That's so exciting. I want to know.
Your devices may vary.
Please get in contact with the podcast if you think that having hot chocolate before midday is like.
Your face when I ordered that was so funny.
I basically was like, I'm going to get a coffee. What do you want? And you
No,
were on
I
a
was
call,
on- I
so you
was
had
on
to
a work
whisper. So you
call,
went,
so I was like,
hot chocolate. And I went, what? And he went, hot chocolate. And I was like, oh, you did say hot chocolate. So
Yeah. And his face was like,
I say I've been at a gig before where it was like it was like an afternoon gig. It was actually in the morning, and somebody basically ordered, like, I didn't know what you guys wanted, so I just ordered 3 hot chocolates, and they were really rich hot chocolates, and I was like, I don't think I can have this now without getting.
it's so funny what like comedians accept and then what they get offended, like reject or they get offended by. Like
The problem
do
is
you know what I mean?
comedians speak with such authority, and we speak with such like, this is what, you know, like, and obviously we all do this or anything, but obviously we're mostly doing it for jokes, but then we talk about something and we're like, nobody wants hot chocolate in the morning. Clearly you do, and many other people do, and why do I care? But it's just, we speak with such like, and you know, we're supposed to be observing the world, and then,
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you do whilst you're having your breakfast? You don't really have,
Like when I'm eating stuff in general, I'm very much a watch something while eat type of person.
Any
very
particular
much.
things?
See, I get into that. I fall into that trap of like, I don't want to watch something too long because
Sure.
then it's gonna take up some time. And then I feel like I can't watch a movie while I eat. Maybe like for dinner with dinner.
Yeah, of course.
At night or whatever.
But in the morning.
But in the morning, no. So then it's like, often it's a lot of it's just random nonsense, like YouTube scrolling on my TV. Do you know what I mean? It's just
nice.
Like, it's just like jumping from video to video. There's so much content, David.
Oh, really?
The world is full of content.
Let's make some more.
As we film.
But is there any particular type of thing that you prefer to watch when you're having breakfast?
With breakfast, I don't have. Because the thing is, because my ADHD is very much a case of like I don't have like something I do every single day, because it's like my brain gets bored of it. So there will be times where it's like I might be like, because it's like say today after football, then my YouTube is full of a bunch of football stuff. So I'm like, great, I'll watch some random football videos,
Sure.
some random like. I don't know if it's like a team that I hate. I do like doing this sometimes where when it's like a team that I don't like, they lose. I go on YouTube and watch compilation videos of their fans having meltdowns.
Wow.
To me, that's quite funny.
I was trying to explain to the other day that like getting into football is what actually kind of like getting into like EastEnders.
Yeah.
If I tried to get into football now, it's like the backstory, and everyone's been wronged by
Football
somebody.
It's just soap operas for dudes.
Everyone's been wronged by somebody else, and everybody for their team, they know how they've been wronged.
Yeah.
And all the other teams are like, no, we deserve this because we've been wronged this way.
I find it so.
And you just find out that,
like a anthropological like experiment of like what sport is, because like humans basically we have a fundamental need to like be tribalistic, to like express like loud emotion and anger and joy and whatever, and we need to channel it. And for a long time we would channel it through war, and then we found a way to do it when we were like, well, we can channel all those emotions of hatred, animosity, all of that stuff, which is actually built into like our evolutionary like DNA, right?
Yeah.
It's like part of how we survive. And so how do we express that, but in a way where you're still part of a functioning society? And it's actually sport. Like the highest, I think a society which like really is like, with a sport level as high is like the most advanced that a society can be. In many
Sure.
ways. Because it's like...
Interesting. My dad used to say it's like, without football, he's like, I'm not interested in it, but I understand that if you don't have football, you're probably going to get war more quickly because like people can start fighting. I also like the fact that like hip hop kind of started in a way for like gangs to not kill each other or fight each
it's
other.
to go at each other
It was
without...
like go at each other with breakdancing and art and like... And
entertainment, man, because ultimately people...
graffiti and rapping and DJs and stuff, and it's like finding ways to put in that competition and get that out. That's very interesting. Do you have a morning routine?
Short of so I do have I wouldn't say routine, because routine implies that I do it all the time.
Sure.
But the closest I've come to morning routine is that when I'm feeling at my, let's say, my most creative self, that's when I'm like, I will get up in the morning and do like 10 minutes pre-writing and like some morning pages. And
very
that kind of
nice.
stuff. I've tried different things. So one thing I found was this like book called Miracle Morning, which is quite cool actually, which is basically this dude who was like, I looked at all of the self-help stuff from around from different CEOs and stuff, and distilled it down to like sort of the 6 common things that they all kind of vaguely do.
Nice.
And then I just started doing all those every morning. And it's kind of really, really cool. And my problem with it is it's a me problem in that I can't always stick to it. But every time I do it, I have a great day and I feel better.
Oh, great. Well, that's nice.
Well, it's good. And
it's nice to have something to aim at.
Exactly. And
it's worse than like feel like you don't know what you're aiming at. So at least even if it's annoying that you don't know, you're like,
but it's almost
I can't
like
reach it all the time.
You almost achieve something in the morning before your brain has a chance to like get in the way again. Do you know what I mean? And so
I have been giving myself a list of like post content, apply for a gig, do my invoice before I've even really got the chance for my brain to wake up. And then I'm not like, oh, why haven't I done X, Y, Z?
That for me is like the next step is to get, but if I can get at least something done before my brain wakes up, then at the very least, I'm not going to be sitting throughout the day with this feeling of like, oh, and I've not done anything. Because that level of guilt that you add on top, it's very common in ADHD people. It's just an unnecessary weight that you add on. It just makes everything harder for no reason. There's no need for it.
Okay.
And so you just take that weight off. And you can be like, well, I've done something. Even if I do nothing for the rest of the day, I can't say after useless day because I did 10 minutes pre-writing, I did my
That's so great.
meditation.
This is what you should take away, people. Do a little bit in the morning.
But do it before your own brain has a chance to sabotage you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like trick your own brain. Like by the time brain's like, what the fuck? Like you've already done it. Like that's not fair. I can't be mean to you today.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Chops Comedy every Tuesday in Bristol. We have an amazing secret headliner and the best local acts every Tuesday at Bar 57 in Bedminster. Previous acts include Mike Wozniak, Fern Brady, Nish Kumar, Harriet Kemsley, Rosie Jones, Jade Adams, Sally Ray B, Ed Gamble, Spencer Jones, Chloe Radcliffe, Tom Rosenthal, Scott Bennett, Finn Taylor and Helen Bauer. The first 20 tickets are only £4 and the rest are only £7. It's an absolute bargain. Tickets via Head First. Come to Chops Comedy every Tuesday at Bar 57 in Bedminster. So, Runi, thank you for telling me about your morning routine. I'm really glad that you kind of...
This podcast is good for people to be like, what not to do as well, right? That's also a good way to
It's like Trini and Susanna's What Not to Wear.
Yeah.
Except maybe less mental health.
I've often thought of myself as the Trini and Susanna of men's mental health.
That's good. So not only do I like to interview people about their morning routines, but I also like to interview them about their expertise. And Runi, you are an expert in Balatro.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
For those people that don't know, what is Balatro?
Balatro, for those people who don't know, I don't want to tell them because that's me doing them a disservice. If you don't know Balatro, then count your lucky stars. Balatro is a
Please don't make it a weird cult. What is it? Tell the
Balatro is a video game / sex cult. No, it's a video game.
Please don't make it a /sex cult. Oh. Keep going.
Balatro is a video game. It is a video game that is basically it's like a poker game, but with no real gambling and stuff. But essentially, it's a game designed to hit every dopamine receptor and whatnot in your brain that real gambling gives you, without obviously ruining your life financially. Time-wise, it will ruin your life, and I think maybe that ultimately tells us what gambling truly is more than anything.
Sure,
but
it's like a poker-themed game rather than a poker game. It's like you play hands, like poker hands, but it's all about making
you make combinations. So basically, the joker you get a bunch of jokers on the table. So you play normal poker, but you get a bunch of jokers on the table as well, and the jokers basically apply different effects to the cards. So it could be multipliers and power. So it could be ×3, and all of a sudden your pot size is ×3, or it could be and all you're actually trying to do is create a score. So every hand has a score, and so you're not actually playing against anyone else. You're just trying to create hands that'll bump up the score, and you get into this rhythm of it, and it's just like crack. Honestly, it's
very addictive
because because the games are so short that you're like, oh, I just lost a hand. Oh yeah, I'll just start another hand.
Yeah.
And so the joker's there, and you're like, oh, what's this new power up? Oh, okay, this one changes all the suits to hearts. That means I've got flushes, baby. I'm getting flushes all day. You know what I mean?
There's 8 rounds, and each round has 3 blinds, and 3 blinds has as many hands as you can play that you've got. So it kind of and you're just trying to get to the 8th round, and after that, it kind of goes into endless mode. But once you get past the 8th round, you've beaten that, and you can go on to the next one, and it's randomly generated.
Yeah.
So it's kind of what they call a Skinner box. Do you know about Skinner boxes?
Yes.
So it's the sort of thing where it's if you if you have a rat in a cage, you give it a button, and the button gives it food. then they'll press the button when they need food. If you make it, if he needs to press it 5 times to get food, he'll press it 5 times to give it food. If you make it so it's random, how many times they'll press the button to get food, they'll just press it all day. And that's what these games are. And we've both sunk a lot of hours into it.
It's so addictive that it's like I've literally not touched. So I had it on my phone, which is the worst way to play it as well, because the worst thing about an addicting game is like also you can have it anywhere you want. Like literally, even like with like a Steam Deck or a Switch, you're like, well, it's just kind of clunky, and also people look at you weird if you're on your Switch on the fucking train. You know what I mean? They're like, all right, mate, you can game at home. It's fine. You can take a fucking break. Yeah. But then when you're on your phone and gaming, everyone's fine with it. You know? And so then it's also in our socially acceptable way.
The advert for the phone version literally says toilet breaks are about to get a lot longer.
Oh, man.
And that's specifically why I haven't got it on my phone, but on my Steam Deck I have clocked.
Well, it is so addictive.
385 hours.
It is so addictive that I'm literally have taken I'm coming up to like 8 or 9 months where I've just not played it. So it's actually quite irresponsible of you to actually bring it up, to be honest, because now I know what I'm going to be playing.
Just like maybe like, what's your favorite thing about crack cocaine?
What's going to happen? I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to do it this time, but not let it take over me.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm going to do it well.
What's your favorite Joker?
Heath Ledger. I think it was a very, very moving performance. I know what you were asking, but
I'm fine.
I really wanted to do my
And your favorite Joker combination?
I think Jared Leto, Heath Ledger. No, I'm kidding.
Jared Leto?
No, because I've not played it for 12 months. I don't actually remember like this.
Well, that's good.
I've actually forgotten.
This is almost a test to see how's your addiction going.
No, but this is where my ADHD is the superpower. Do you know what I mean? Like, I will forget anything given enough time. I've forgotten humans in my life that meant things to me.
Do you know what my superpower is? Forgetting who the fuck you are. That's amazing.
But I've genuinely forgotten the strategy. My problem is also, as soon as I start playing,
it'll be right back.
The slide is going to be so quick.
Muscle memory.
It's going to be mad, and so that's why I'm almost like. I would say I had loads of good strategies, but my favorite strategies were always when you could start like just fucking with the multipliers. And you're just like, and every time you hit, and because you started getting to placements and you're like, well, if I put this one at the end and I know it's triggering then, and then it loops around each time because of this and other makes it loop as well. And I'm going times 3, times 5, times 8, and all of a sudden you're getting times 100, times 120, times 130. And then you're doing the permanent upgrade. So anything that can upgrade permanently, because then it's going bang, bang, bang each time.
Have you ever been to an actual casino?
Yeah, I had a very funny. I have a what I call my casino story, which is basically on my 18th birthday. No, my 21st birthday. I was living in Sydney, and I was living very close to the Star Casino in Sydney. And I would always go there for like the sports bar. It's a phenomenal sports bar there, but I'd never gambled then. I was like, 21st birthday, I'm gonna hit the blackjack table. I'm gonna, let's do it. I went in with $200.
Yeah.
100 quid equivalent. Don't know what the exchange rate was, not important.
It's fine.
$200 on blackjack. I lost it in about 25 minutes.
That's pretty good. I would probably lose it quicker.
And at that point I was like, I was a 21-year-old, and I was like, I can't. Like, I can't afford to like now go in, and in that moment I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick to sports. I used to play poker, proper poker, right. like online poker styles, but also in Australia, like they do like a poker leagues and like pubs and stuff. And I can't consider that casino gambling at all. Like poker is like a different gambling against people. There's no house, and it still is gambling, but it's not from a casino. So I do like I'll do sports betting on occasion, although not super frequently. I play poker and with Balatro now. Sorry, I'm just thinking about Balatro again.
That's fine. What I was going to say was whenever I've been to a casino, I've just put like a small amount on like roulette or something, lost immediately, and then gone like, well,
not your day today.
I just not do. And there'll always be somebody who's at the casino all the time who like knows the croupiers and stuff, who's like, why have you done it like that? And I'm like always a bit like, you're really getting like pretentious about your gambling addiction. And I know addiction is very serious, but I just get kind of, that used to blow my mind. And then listening to you talk about how Balatro Joker placements need to be in a certain way, and I'm like, yeah, of course, and I'm like, oh, I'm just the same as that guy.
Well, isn't it funny because you?
And I'm like, oh yeah.
If anything, that's way more. What we talk about is way more logical because there's the maths is there in front of us, right?
Yeah.
The maths is happening in that gambler's head to be like, well, okay, but if I take this bunch out, I know that my luck has been bad the last 5 hands, but knowing where I've been at runs wise, I think every 6 hands I get a big one. So maybe if I get a big hand now and I go really hard with another buy-in. Can win back most of my money. And then from there, you know, who knows? We could just play a bit more sensibly, see what the cards do. It's all a gamble.
But not, it's a metaphorical gamble rather than...
Exactly.
WUWAH. Okay, so not only do I like to ask people about their expertise, but I also like to quiz them on their expertise. So I'm now going to quiz you on Balatro.
I also feel like there will be some Balatro experts out there be like, you're not a Balatro. Like, you know what games are gamers
well,
like.
maybe
like,
you can
have
prove
you
yourself.
found this one?
Because you can answer my questions.
I'm going to fail this, but go ahead.
Question number 1, true or false? The first step to Balatro addiction recovery is acceptance.
The first step to Balatro recovery is the realization that actually you've like not spoken to like someone you love for like over a month. So I don't know if that's acceptance.
No, false. It's actually the first step is 100% in the game.
You're right. That's actually right.
So, question number 2, true or false? Finding the perfect Joker combination is worth telling other people in your life.
True.
Correct. That's 1 point for you there. That's very, very good. Question number 3, true or false? It is bad to introduce your friends to an addictive substance such as Balatro.
Depends on the friend.
As I was saying to you yesterday, there is a member of the Little Wonder staff, the wonderful baby Little Wonder, who backstage at a gig I was like, hey, there's this game called Balatro that I'm addicted to. It's really good, but you might get addicted to it. And he was like, oh, do you recommend it? I was like, I think it's one of the best games ever, but you will get addicted to it. And then I saw him at McCuntleth, and he didn't say hi, he just said, fuck you. Question number 4, true or false, Balatro deserved Game of the Year?
True.
Correct. Question number 5, true or false, you will play Balatro today?
What I get home? Yeah, I'll be on the train from Birmingham by like 7:30. So yes, true. I'm not going to play it in the car while we're driving. That's just rude.
That would be funny.
You know?
Oh, I'll drive and you can just tell me what the combinations are and we can play it together.
Do you know what? Genuinely, I know I'd enjoy that. There's a part of me that thinks you would genuinely enjoy that.
I don't know if that's good for me to be driving while thinking about that. Especially we're in the Lake District. It's going to be some windy roads.
It's all right.
Thank you so much. 4 out of 5 is pretty good. Runi Talwar, where can we find you online?
You can find me on Instagram, on the talk.
Yeah?
On the top.
What's your handle?
It's at Runi Talwar. Mm-hmm. Because I'm ADHD, it might also be at Runi Tooney. It depends on how I'm feeling. It depends on what stage of a panic I'm in, of like, oh, I've got the wrong, I should go for a professional name versus, oh, I should go for something funny and irreverent.
Wow.
One of the two.
Tell us which one you think Runi should do. Do you have anything to plug?
Well, we are about to do a show. If you can make it to Brewery Arts Centre in Kendall.
Yeah, after this
comes out, that'll be great. Yes,
especially
I actually
if
do have
you're
something
between the
to plug.
ages of 6 and 14 with accompanied parents.
This is rare for me, but I have something actually to plug.
Please.
So on 18th of December, we are restarting a brand new comedy night. And I say restarting a brand new. It sounds weird wording. Yeah. We did it once a few months ago and it was good. But it is Riff City.
Launching.
We're hard launching it. All the details will be available on my Instagram shortly. Yeah. We're going to be booking some great comedians and hopefully it's going to be a monthly
Where is it?
night. It's in Bermondsey.
Bermondsey, what's the venue?
Bermondsey in London. It's a venue called Against the Grain Cidery. It's a beautiful little on-tap cidery where they make the cider there and you can have it there.
Oh, lovely.
And it's in a really cool, like long, like warehousey type storage unit type thing. It's really cool. And it's going to be a really fun, intimate night. And tickets and all the detail will be available online. And if you are in Bermondsey on the 18th of December, pre-Christmas, come and check it out.
It's going to be great. And my final question to you is, please give me a song title for a song that I'll write and stick in at the end of this edit.
For this one, Balatro, why are you so?
Balatro, why are you so? Amazing. Well, Runi Talwar, thank you for waking up with a whore. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next time. Amazing. Done.
I just got that down to the title of the podcast. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Why does Balatro smell so delicious? I only play Balatro on days ending in Y. I stopped playing Balatro, but I still do it when I drink. I can stop playing Balatro anytime. I just don't want to.
Thank you again to the wonderful Runi Talwar. We had a lovely time in Kendal. Please go follow him at Runi Talwar on the internet. I have a Monday guest episode, and then on Tuesday to Friday, ADHD permitting, I do little mini morning encouragements just to help you start your day. Today, I hope you eat 3 meals, drink some water, stretch, finger guns in the mirror, and begin to think that it's going to be all right. My name is David Hoare, and thank you for waking up with a whore.
Try and have an adequate day. Meet your basic needs and don't be a dick.